Hello, welcome to today's video. I just want to quickly explain to you what support and resistance mean and how you can actually use it to make a successful trade. Now let me be straight with you here. Support and resistance, first of all, the first myth I want to debunk two myths. Number one, support and resistance is not a level, rather it's a zone. Number two is that support and resistance cannot be used alone to successfully make entries in trading. So you will need other things to give you confirmations. When trading, before you place trades, it's advisable and it's proper to confirm your signals before actually taking the right decision or before entering the market. So I'm Leke and I'm the host or the facilitator of Cosby Finance, and videos like this are uploaded weekly. I try my best to make sure that videos like this are uploaded 3 to 4 times a week, and the whole essence of this is to actually make you succeed in your trading journey and to help you make some passive income. And also I'd like you to hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified whenever videos like this are created, and also click the bell so that you'll be notified when videos are being uploaded, and also you can share the video with your friends. Now, without wasting more time, I'm going straight. As you know, I don't like making lengthy videos. I like to break things down and make things as simple as ABC. Now remember, what I usually say is this: a good trading strategy must not be difficult, must be simple. That is it. Now it's going to be a slogan that I would like us to work with as a community of the Cosby Finance. So this slogan will help you to be successful, because it helps reduce what we call analysis paralysis, which means analyzing for too long and thereby confusing yourself all along. It's very funny when a lot of persons already made confirmations to what they want to trade, and all of a sudden they just find out that, oh, this is looking like this is looking like this is looking like this. So basically is sometimes it makes me laugh myself, but I think I've actually been in such dilemma before, and that's the reason why I've actually personally chosen to trade higher time frames, because when you trade higher time frames, it helps you to make decisions without looking back, without fear. Higher time frames, when I mean at higher time frames, I'm talking of for time frames larger than 30 minutes, which are 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. These are time frames that whenever they give you analysis, you can go and sleep, and because they summarize the market for you. Imagine if you're looking at a 4-hour chart or a daily chart. By the time you look at the daily chart, by the time you see 7 candles of a daily chart, what are you seeing? That means you're seeing 7 days. When you see 4-hour candle, when you see 6 4-hour candles, what are you seeing? You're seeing candles that represent just 1 day. 6 4-hour candles represents 1 day. 24 1-hour candles represent 1 day. So imagine if you start dropping to as low as 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 minute to draw your analysis from. You can see that you might not actually get the kind of result that you need or confirmation that you need. And lower time frames are jumpy. The noise is much. There's so much noise. It takes serious concentration and diligence to be able to make or take proper decisions with such time frames. So the best, our advice is from 1 hour upwards, which is 1 hour, 4 hours daily time frame. I usually work around 1 hour and 4 hours. So I usually do my analysis on 4 hours and sometimes place entry on 4 hours, and some other times I place my entry on 1 hour. So without wasting your time, going straight to how you can actually draw support and resistance. Don't worry, my chart is looking a bit messy because I've actually had lots of trades. So there's MT5 actually records the trades that you've made. Okay, all right, now quickly, now to draw your support and resistance, the first thing you need to do is to go to your daily chart, either your daily chart, or you can work with your daily chart, you can work with your 4-hour chart. But for the essence of this lesson, let's work with our daily charts. Okay, why are we working with the daily chart? Because we want to see the chart in a summary. We don't want to see, like if you're on a 5 minute or 1 minute chart. Don't let me even talk too much. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. Okay, look at this. Now this is a 5 minutes chart. You can see that from here to here I've only covered 3 days, barely 3 days though. I've only covered barely 3 days. Now see, I made an entry. This is a trade I'm running presently. I entered here yesterday, and you can see that was last night, and you can see the market went, and you can see now I'm still expecting it to shoot higher. That's why I'm still in the trade, and I'm waiting to get a confirmation here, which I also enter soon. And the moment I enter this, because I know that it's still going to buy more to the upper side, so I'm just, you can see, so I've placed my stop loss here. So I'm going to teach you how to work with stop loss also, so that you don't even, so that at most you break even, which means you don't lose money at all. So instead of you losing money, you don't lose money at all. Instead, you rather not make any money. It's better not to make money than to even lose the one you have. So that's about using of stop loss. That will be in another lesson. So I would like you to, like I said earlier, make sure you subscribe so that you can always get notifications to when such videos are uploaded. Now, but look at this. This is our daily chart. You can see from here to here, you can see that this is, today is 30th of June. You can see, look at this. Now you can see that I can see the chart even down to February 2019. So the chart is, I'm seeing a chart of more than 1 year. So you can see that my decisions are going to be much better than someone that is just looking at charts of just a few days. So now that's the reason why it's good to work with higher time frames. Also, another reason why you need to work with higher time frame is that on higher time frames you tend to choose support and resistance that are the major ones. There are two basic types of support and resistance. You have the major, you have the minor. So points on the larger time frame are always major. So when you go to a lower time frame, say 4 hours or 1 hour, you'll find out that there are other smaller ones in between those major ones you've drawn on the daily chart. Those ones are the minor support and resistance. Okay, now like I told you, the first myth is support and resistance are not levels. Instead, they are what? They are zones. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Now you can see this. You can see that on this level, you can see that this market pulled up to this level and dropped down here. If you notice that the market also touched that same point and dropped down here, the market touched the same point here also and dropped down here. But look at this, the market touched here, broke it, but was unable to be sustained, then dropped down. Now if you look at it, this support, this resistance was held here, but yet it broke it. So that tells you that this is really not the resistance. Instead, this region here is the resistance. Let me show you. Now that means between here and here is the resistance. I hope you understand that now. So what do you do in such situations? What you need to do is just come to your insert object, shapes, rectangle. Okay, so if I'm asked to draw my resistance, this is what I would do. I'll make it a zone, which means it has covered both this level and this level. So anything that enters within here, sometimes you might have your candle. You can see this now. You can see this particular one stopped somewhere here, but you can see it's still within here and here. So what does that mean? That means once it's still within this zone, that means there's likelihood that it will drop. So that's what I mean by support and resistance is not a level, but it's a zone. Now back to the main reason why we are here today. Okay, now the first thing I want you to do to draw support and resistance, once you come to your daily chart, you zoom out. Now the thing is, you want to take the extreme levels. First of all, you need to check the extreme levels of the chart. Now if you notice, the market move from here to here, isn't it? This is an extreme level. The market move from here to here, this is an extreme level. The market move from here to here, this is another extreme level. The market move from here to here is another extreme level. The same way, this is an extreme level here, 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 like that, here, 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 like that. So extreme levels is what we are targeting. Now how to now draw your support and resistance. Once you have recognized your extreme levels, the next thing you need to do is to connect extreme levels that fall on the same level or are close to each other. Remember I told you that there are zones. Like this is close to this, this is close to this. So automatically that means this area is a zone, which is a resistance zone. You can see the same thing played out here. You can see it played out here. So if you extend it, you can see that this zone, when this price shot above this, you can see it retest, and this resistance was now made a support here. So you can see why I told you that it's actually a zone, not a level. So I can decide to actually extend, I can decide to actually extend this to this, like this, and it will still be valid. It will still be valid. So that's it. So you can see it went 1, 2, and 3 before coming down. It still respected this zone. So that's how you can actually draw supports and resistance. Now let's draw support and resistance for this chart. If I put, so I'm going to take this line. If I put a line here, you can see that this line touched this level, this line touched this level, it touched this level, touched this level, and touched this level. Right? You can see it touched this level also. So that's it. So now you can see that these ones are close, these ones are close, these ones are close. Alright, so you can see this one is also close, isn't it? These ones are close, these ones are close, these ones are close. That's it. So our next point will be here. You can see that it touched here, touched here, touched here, and dropped. This the same way it crossed this zone, came back to retest here, then went up, came back to retest here, then went up, came back to retest here, came back to retest here, also false breakout, then up, came here, false breakout again, then up, then came here again, retest, up, came here again, retest, up, same. So automatically we're reading that this area is a good support. So I'll just go to my insert, objects, shapes, rectangle, and I'll just draw my support here. Draw my support here. So you can see now I now have my major support and I now have my major resistance and my major support. Now it's not only above and below that you have support and resistances. That's the major ones. You could also have in between. How do you know the in between ones? You can see this. You can see the price got here and dropped. It got here, then went up. The same thing here. The price dropped here, then went to this same level, which is here, before dropping again. You can see the same price here. You can see here, touched here, then dropped again. So that tells you that this level is very important. Now there must be at least 3 touches before you can confirm that a zone is a major or minor support or resistance. There must be at least 3 touches. So you can see we have 1 here, we have 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So at least 3 will give you a confirmation that this exists. So now for this one, you can see I'll put a line here. Okay, then the next one is going to be, let's see, you can see there are some droppings here, there are some droppings here, some droppings here, then okay, then there's some few ones here. So this will be our zone. So what do? You go here, insert, object, shapes, rectangle, then you make your zone here. Yep. So you can see. So let me go ahead and delete these lines. Alright, so here you go. So that's how you can actually draw your support and resistance. So these are the major ones. Now you can also see another one here. You can see another one here. You can see another one here. Now let me give you another hint. Now if you want, one of the things you can use to confirm the support and the resistance, if it's actually true, you notice that if that support or resistance got broken in the past, you realize that across it the candlesticks will be long. They won't be short, they'll be longer than usual. What am I saying? Now look at here, you can see that it broke through this particular support. You can see that this candlestick is very long. It had to be very long, it had to be elongated to break through. That means there are more buyers in the market. Now let's look at another scenario. Look at the same thing here. Look at the same thing here. You can see there was a lot of consolidation here because of this support, before you could now break it with this long candle. Okay, you can see the same thing here. This is a long candle. Don't mind all my trades that you are seeing here. You can see this long candle, you can see this long candle also, you can see this long candle, see this long candle also, you can see this, you can see this long candle here. Look at this long candle, see this long candle here. So I mean, it's endless, it's just endless, it's endless. You can see this one, you can see this long candle here, you can see. So these are confirmations that you can use to know that, oh, truly this level is a support, is a major support and resistance. So just as we did here, all you need to do is just to go to a lower time frame, maybe 4 hours or 1 hour, and you can draw your support and resistance. So that's all we're discussing today. In another tutorial I will explain a lot about stop loss. Another tutorial I'll explain how you can actually make entries. Then I'll also teach you how you can actually use different strategies to trade volatility 75, boom and crash, and other markets. So I implore you to hit the subscribe button and also click the bell so that I can get notified when tutorials like this are posted. And also from time to time, whenever I discover, whenever I see softwares that beneficial to you, I mean indicators now, that's indicators, not custom indicators now, that's premium indicators, I'll draw your mind to it and give and show you how you can access them. So I remain still your friend Leke Cosby Finance. Take care, see you in the next tutorial.